We got a bit of history going on here. Pretty excited to get into these. These are from Razerberry Hot Sauce Company. And these are two sauces that have a bit of a history behind them. So Razerberry used to be called Sam and Oliver. And Jeff over there sent me over the original labels. So this sauce right here used to be called Blackheart. And this sauce right here used to be called Razerberry, which I think is the sauce that kind of like made the name for for Sam and Oliver / Razerberry Hot Sauce Company. So very cool to get these original labels. Two sauces, both of them are super hot, both of them are super high quality. I am going to be incredibly nitpicky on these two sauces because with a hot sauce company like this, everything is done so intentionally that I want to do my due diligence here, you know? So, okay, also, so much housekeeping that needs to happen in the beginning here. Jeff, who owns the company, sent over this thing. So if you use the code Brian Ambs at checkout, you can get $5 off anything over $11 that's in the hot sauce category. So check that out if you enjoy Razerberry's hot sauces. I cannot speak for these sauces yet because I haven't had them yet, and I'm definitely going to 100% be giving you my honest opinion on these. But there are some other sauces that are going to be in the store that I absolutely freaking love. So all these sauces are going to be like very sweet on the dessert style kind of thing. They're all made with like preserves. They generally speaking have a lot of like vanilla in them. Let's just get into them. So if you like them, you like them. Here we go. Okay, Sweetheart is the one that I'm looking forward to the most. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna do this second. Okay, we're gonna start out with Rubus. This is a raspberry scorpion pepper, and I think that scorpion is now officially my favorite super hot pepper when it comes to heat, because it leaves the tum-tum alone. The Reapers that are in this, even though I think I'm going to enjoy the flavor profile of this sauce more, the Reapers mess my stomach up sometimes. Last week, I'll put the video right here, but I did a freaking chocolate-covered pepper video with Alex Buning, and we both were wrecked. So what you saw in the video is not necessarily the entire tale. Alex was messed up for a solid 36 hours after filming. He has now sworn to never film a video with me ever again. I hope I can have him back. And my stomach was messed up for a solid 24 hours. Multiple rounds of cramping, nothing terrible, but multiple rounds of cramping. It was a rough go. So anyways, all right, into this video. Rubus, a raspberry scorpion, limited edition, signed. This opulent symphony of ripe raspberry, silky Madagascar vanilla, and the slow fuse heat of Moruga scorpion peppers transform desserts, appetizers, and drinks into masterpieces with its harmony of sweet and heat. Your taste buds deserve the best. Welcome to the next level. Now, this would be so good. It is. I've used it. I've done it. Unlike with the cheese and charcuterie. I talk about it all the time. And man, you take some of these sauces and you put it on top of some really nice aged cheddar. So good on a little cracker. But the problem is, it's too hot for most people. So I gotta warn people. Like, I'm not bringing this over to the family function, generally speaking. Or if I do, I'm setting it behind. It's just for me or for the people that really want it. But stuff's hot, man. All right, so this is hot. I love it when they've got the heat scale listed on their hot sauces, and they definitely do on this. I've learned that he uses Madagascar vanilla in virtually every hot sauce, I think. I could be completely talking out of my ass right now, but I think that that's a thing. So we're basically talking about he uses super high quality preserves, and then he's going to be using some sort of vinegar. I believe he's putting like some sort of additional sweetness in here, which is the agave, and then some sort of pepper, and then that vanilla. Generally speaking, that's how he builds his sauces. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. I like that. Like we're talking about like the fruit here, and I do know that these are expensive sauces to make. This is probably one of the, I'm not gonna lie, one of the thinner sauces that I've seen from them. Normally, the amount of pectin in here, it's like a very like almost like jelly forward sauce. So is he playing with the viscosity of his sauces? Are water in all of his sauces? I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with putting water. A lot of times it opens up flavors, and it definitely works with the texture. So I don't know. I like this texture. I would say it's pretty darn full-bodied. I wouldn't say like completely full-bodied, but I would say this is on the high side of medium-bodied sauce. Smells delicious. Lots of vanilla going on here. And there, a lot of these sauces, that's the way the preserves and the vinegar work. It almost has like this medicinal kind of quality to it, like the aroma. And I know that sounds negative, but I don't want it to sound like a negative thing. Like, it's just the way that the blend of the vanilla and the preserves play. It smells really good. All right, cheers. Okay, raspberries, scorpions. Amazing mouthfeel. Lots of vanilla, lots of raspberry. Silky, smooth, hot, coming in. I love scorpion peppers so much for their heat. This is a freaking fantastic sauce. Like I can't wait to get to this one because I want the best of both worlds. I almost want the cherries in here. I love raspberries, but I really love cherries. So I want them both. This is a fantastic sauce. We're talking a super high 3 on my heat scale, maybe even a low 4. I'm gonna go low 4. Low 4 on my heat scale. It's really packing a punch. I don't taste the scorpion peppers, or maybe a 10% flavor of scorpion, like very, very little. I'm very sensitive to like very pepper forward sauces, and this is not one of those. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's silky, it's smooth, it's opulent, it's got that beautiful vanilla, it has the juicy raspberries going on there, dark fruit, sweet thing, very luscious sauce. It's amazing. Like, I really don't have any fault to talk about to this sauce. It is very, very good, very well made. If you like hot sauces, if you like sweet things, if you like raspberries, this is kind of like a no-brainer. It looks beautiful. The consistency is great. I have literally no notes. It's so good. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous sauce. Wowzers. This one is going to be going home with me. It's going to be living in my refrigerator, and I'm going to be putting this on everything that has sweet. All right, let's see how you do, Reapers. I need to clarify my stance on the Carolina Reaper real quick. I love the pepper. It's just, and I would tell this to Ed. Ed is a friend of mine. They wreck me. They just wreck me. And Ed's all about that, like he's all about that. He wants to wreck people with his peppers. He wants to make the biggest, baddest, hottest thing. And Reapers might not be the hottest pepper I've ever had in my entire life, but they wreck me like nothing else. Man, they get in my stomach. So this sauce it feels like it's got a little bit more pectin going on in it. A little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier. Very excited for this sauce. Sweetheart, black cherry pie Reaper. Now there is a little bit of a nitpicky thing I'm going to have going on here. So, Sweetheart is a sultry black cherry preserve melting into the seductive fire of Carolina Reapers. Wisps of vanilla and cherry pie spices, that's my note, wrap your senses in velvety bliss. A kiss of white balsamic lingers while you succumb to the bold, sweet, and wicked temptation. I love white balsamic vinegar. The first time I ever had white balsamic, I had it in Italy, and I bought a bottle of it, and it was wonderful, and I love white balsamic vinegar. Okay, so the heat scale on this is the same. Where are you? There it is. So we are on hot. Now, a super hot sauce for every other hot sauce company. That being said. Okay. Black cherry preserves, cherries, cane sugar, orange juice, pectin, citric acid, and spices. Water, agave nectar, wine vinegar. What kind of wine vinegar? Carolina Reaper peppers, Madagascar vanilla, and white balsamic vinegar. Okay, so the only thing I have to say about this sauce so far, right off the rip here, is it says cherry pie spices. What are cherry pie spices? So if you look into the cherry and the black cherry preserves, there is spices listed. I'm assuming that's what we're talking about there, because I'm sure that the black cherry pie spices are not just the black cherry preserves and orange juice, which is the only thing that I can think of that, other than like agave nectar, like yeah, that could be in pie recipes. You know, vanilla could be in there. Sure, you could put vinegar in pie recipes, but I'm thinking we're talking about something else here. And so, when you're putting black cherry pie in the name of the sauce or the description of the sauce, I kind of want to know what those black cherry pie spices are going to be. And that's just me being crazy nitpicky, because that's what I'm doing. Like, and I think this hot sauce company is deserving of that nitpickiness. This is all with kindness and love. Okay. This one is higher in that pectin. So look at that. See, it almost like stands up a little bit. So much more like preserves, much more jammy, very much more jammy. I love cherries so much. Okay. Smells really good. It smells very similar to this, but there's like a darker fruit going on here. Same sort of like the way that the vanilla mixes and you get that medicinal kind of aroma, which again, I'm going to say is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the way that they combine together, because you don't taste that. It's just like, that's what I'm getting on the nose in the forefront. Doesn't smell hot. It just smells incredibly jammy, dark fruits, vanilla, delicious. I hope I get a little tinge of that orange. And how much is the salt? See, there's 0 sodium and 0 sodium. I really think that these sauces would benefit from a little bit of sodium. I'm talking like, what is a serving? Teaspoons, 45 milligrams per. That's what I'm thinking. I think it would just be incredible. All right, cheers. Oh my gosh! Sauce has got a chew to it. It is fabulous. God, it's good. See, I don't mind the Reapers in this at all. Reapers and Creepers, though, they come in late. See, the Reapers are done so well in this sauce. Like, it's an identical burn for me. Actually, I take that back. The scorpion pepper was going more back in the throat. This is much more in the forefront of my mouth, which is weird. Reapers normally don't burn like that with me. Maybe it's because I was like, I did get when I said a chew, maybe I chewed on a seed or something like that. And a lot of the oils are involved around those seeds, and so that's where like some of that mouth heat might be coming from. Fantastic sauce. Yeah, all day. I'm not necessarily picking up on the orange juice. Maybe the tiniest amount. I will say that the Madagascar vanilla is slightly lower in flavor on this one, which I don't necessarily, it's fine. It's just a different experience. So I'm getting a little bit more of the cherry, dark fruit happening here, and this is more of a, like, balanced in that way. This is a less balanced sauce, but I like it like that because I'm getting more of the cherry flavor. And this is more of a, like, you know, vanilla and raspberry, like, equal kind of situation. So, very similar sauces, but also have, like, a lot of, like, differentiating qualities simultaneously, and I can tell that there's a lot of intent, and theirs was made here. So, at the end of the day, they are fantastic. My only things I can possibly say, me being very nitpicky on this, and actually this is not necessarily me being nitpicky. I think it could really help. Some sodium. I think that we could go with a little bit of salt going on in here. And then, this is just on down to labeling. I just want to know what your black cherry pie spices are in here. I want to know what your pie spices are. You know, like the people want to know. Me being those people. You know. So, again, Razerberry, they make the best sweet sauces on the planet, and then there's everybody else basically. So, okay, love. So good. So, again, if you want really hot, they're not mild. You want hot sauces. I'm gonna call this one, I think it's a little less hot. I'm gonna call it a 3. Super high 3, super low 4. All right, link in the description. Love you guys. See you guys on the next. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.